and welcome! It is time for an unboxing! I realised I have the camera quite high up today, so we might pull it down once we start getting into the manga. So today it is a sci-fi unboxing. We have a large amount of new releases in this, as well as a good chunk of reprints that I am very excited to see. I have been blaming this haul on Lady Moon, primarily because it is made up of two orders. The first one, which I've had sitting for a week or two, has a bunch of GL series in, and she is like the queen advocate of GL. And then the second order I placed during her YouTube anniversary manga buy with me stream, where her code gave 8% off on sci-fi for the evening or the day. Hence why I am taking no accountability for this whole thing and am instead blaming Liddy. But also go check out Liddy, she's wonderful. So as I said, there are two orders, one that I placed a little bit ago and one that I placed a few weeks ago and only arrived today. I have dropped, mixed up, thrown the boxes around, so I cannot for the life of me remember which one is which, so we're just gonna grab one and see what it is. I must say, I feel like the boxes today are a lot smaller than usual, but they feel just as heavy. So I'm assuming they're going to be pretty heavy and dense on the inside. Let's have a look-see. As we're opening this, as always, if you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe and check out my channel memberships for early access. This video isn't actually currently in the schedule, so I do not know when this is going to be made publicly visible yet. Secret bonus haul video. Oh, I need to make it public so everyone can see me blaming Liddy for a haul. It's definitely not my fault. And check out my social media and affiliate links found down below, such as using code Caketinz for 5% off your sci-fi order. If you see anything today that catches your eye, go use code Caketinz for your order. If I somehow manage to put this video up before the 9th of November, we have a buying stream where code Caketinz will do 10% off your order, including lots of giveaways. If the 9th has already passed, do keep an eye out, because I do often do buying streams and have giveaways in those. What have we got? It's always a challenge to try and open this without like hitting the camera stand. Packaging. Bookmarks. We ran a bookmark competition in the Dudette Discord server, and this is the winner. Isn't it pretty? I look forward to using these. Let me know in the comments if you've placed a sci-fi order and gotten one of these in your order as well. Ooh, it is just one big plastic wrap. Let's see. I don't think I've ordered any like big volumes this time. Something like Under the Oak Tree, which is a big one. Oh! We are starting off strong. So on top, we have, turns out my online friend is my real life boss, Volume 2. This was a really cute office BL series. It is another one of these like 2-in-1s that Kodansha seemed to be doing. This was really cute and adorable. It's kind of similar vibes to my love story with Yamanda-kun, except it's a BL. This one's a lot thinner than Volume 1. Then we have a GL on top. Haha! Handsome Girl and Sheltered Girl, and it is an all-in-one collector's edition, and this is one of the GLs that I want to say Liddy made me buy. Liddy didn't make me buy it, but I just like to blame all the GL on Liddy. She can blame all the isekai on me, it's fine. I saw someone on Twitter liken it to Green Yuri, which still hasn't quite come out by the time I'm recording this, so I'm saying that I've not read Green Yuri either, but there is a lot of hype for that, so I'm looking forward. And it's just nice seeing more GL. I cross-dressed for the IRL Meetup Volume 1, another one of these like Omni Kodansha series. I kind of like them. They feel like they've got a good heft to them. I assume it's something to do with cross-dressing, and it talks about gender non-conformity on the back. I do quite enjoy those sort of reads. Then we have The Boy I Loved Became the Jaded Emperor Volume 1. I don't know anything about it. It just looks like the kind of thing I enjoy. A fantasy, romance-esque. Like, it doesn't have to be amazing. Reborn? Is this an isekai? Oh no, it looks like it's Reborn in the same world. Yeah, it looks like it's Reborn in the same world, but still Reborn has kind of like some of the tropes I like. I think we got a bunch of viz that I was catching up on. So we have Here Hiro Yashumi Volume 2. Not read my Volume 1 yet. I do intend to hopefully over Christmas do so much reading, and this is definitely on my hit list of stuff to read. Way of the House Husband Volume 12. I can't believe we're on 12. I am actually a good few volumes behind on this. I don't think I got to Volume 10, but I've read up to like 9 maybe. I mean, I do enjoy it. It definitely doesn't have the same spark as it did at the very start when I first read it, Volume 1. It's just a lot of the same again, I guess. I think if you're in that mood and you just want something light and pleasant, it can be perfect, but I don't think it's not as it once was. Next we have got another GL, Spoil Me Please Hinamori-san, Volume 1 by Caketinz. I got a lot of Caketinz. How did I end up getting so much Caketinz? That wasn't quite intentional. Another GL, and just trying to support the GL as much as I can. A role reversal Yuri rom-com for fans of I Can't Say No to the Lonely Girl and Yuri Is My Job. Both Yuris I do also have. Okay, so final one in this is... it's a webtoon, and it is Your Throne. It kind of gave me like Villains Are Destined to Die vibes looking at the cover. It is quite thin. It's quite thin for like how much these cost. A slight pet peeve I have about the webtoon format print is it is like 2 centimeters taller than the tallest manga. And I worked out that I could space on my shelves on my billies like 22 centimeters so everything could stand up if I like drilled my own holes. Apart from webtoons are 23 centimeters, so they wouldn't quite fit and I wouldn't be able to space them. So webtoon, massive butt. If I did decide to drill my own holes, I would probably just have to put webtoons somewhere else. Maybe on a Kallax. I don't have a huge number of them. It's such a silly pet peeve annoyance to have, but it's like collects episodes 1 to 12. Ooh, revenge. I do like a good revenge story. Okay, so we've done one level. I have to be careful with the bubble wrap because I don't know where Yuna is. I remember what this is. I might just pull it all out actually. No, there is another bubble wrap. There is more bubble wrap. I'll just pull them out and get rid of the book. So there was a reprint! Yay! A reprint of a highly sought after shojo series. I think I ordered all of them. The one might have gone out of stock. I'm not sure. And there's 6 and I think there's meant to be 8. I think there might be one in here. Let's just open this. Okay, I'm very confused because I'm like, I was fairly certain I'd seen an email saying one was out of stock, but I didn't see it until like a week after it had already shipped and I had the box. But we have a clear run, it looks like, of Hanakimi, and yeah, just so happy to see that this had gotten a reprint. I know that a lot of people have been hoping for a reprint of this. Lots of people seem to enjoy it. Lots of people talked about it highly in the Discord server. I think it's been really wonderful just to see how many Viz reprints there have been recently, because I have some other reprints in these parcels that I'll go through just after this. And I know a lot of people have gotten upset and mad that they don't feel necessarily all the time like, at least with Viz, they seem to be listening. I do think they are. I just sometimes think that the time frames that people seem to expect from them are a bit unreasonable. I think when they say, yeah, we'll reprint it, we could be looking anywhere from like 1 to 3 years for that to actually eventually get to the shelves and in our hands. Because sometimes it's not even just down to the publisher, it's down to the printer, it's down to resources, it's down to, and there's just so many variables and moving parts to the chain to get things where they need to go. Would hope to see a bit more patience sometimes, because I mean, we do get to points like this where this was a completely out of print series, and here it is. I have managed to purchase a full clear run. Also, look at how rainbow those spines are. I obviously had to pick it up when I realized they were rainbow spines. I'm very looking forward to reading this. So following off that reprint hype, we have some Ranma and a half volumes. We have the 2930, 3132, and 3738, with 3738 being the final Omni in the series. I do think I ordered the rest of the ones that I needed in the second haul I did, because I think this was my first box. I think I have coincidentally happenstance picked my first order up. I think I ordered the rest, and I think I actually have completed this, but we'll see when we get to it. It's another series where it was nice to see the reprints. A little bit of a shame to see the price increase, because when I first picked some of these up in store, they RRP'd at $9.99, and you can see on the back that they are now $13.99, so they've gone up £4, which I guess it's an Omni. $9.99 is borderline how much a single now costs, because this is, yep, a new release single, and it is $8.99, so I kind of get it, but damn, what a jump. I guess it's because it's just been so long. There was probably like an intermediary price jump that these were missing, is my speculation. Yes, we have Demon Slayer Kimetsu Academy Volume 3, fun chibi one that I've not yet started reading. Sleepy Princess and the Demon Castle 25. This is such a cute series though. I very, very much enjoy it. It's so cute. Toxin 3. I had accidentally picked up 4 before I bought 3. Or wait, did I? No, I bought 3, then went somewhere and bought 4, but because I bought 4 in store and I've not opened this till now, I had a gap. I don't actually have a gap. It's fine. I have a clear one. It's fine. My special one, Volume 7. I haven't decided if I want to read this volume by volume or I might wait for a few more. The series has kind of gone in a direction I'm a lot more meh about. I'm less fussed about. So I think I might need to have a few together to get me over that hump, I think. My Hero Academia Team Up Missions Volume 5. Really fun sort of misc stories of what if so and so and so and so were paired up on a mission. It's kind of neat to see how people's different quirks kind of bounce off each other on certain missions depending on the type and all that. I was reincarnated as a villainess in an otome game, but the boys love me anyway. Volume 5. Oh my god, it has been so long since we had Volume 4. I'm so happy to finally have it, but why is it so thin? Also, the graphics, the spine is probably some of the worst spines in my collection. Oh. Tokyo Pop, please. Tokyo Pop gotten better. A lot of the like BL stuff and one-shots are absolutely beautiful to look at, but this is boring. It's like goldy poop. Covers though on this series are gorgeous. I'm so pleased. I hope it doesn't take so long to get a volume 6, but it probably will, won't it? Next, sci-fi parcel. So this should, well, let's not do that. This should be from the haul I ordered during Liddy's Buy With Me stream, where she still somehow managed to enable me to buy stuff even though she was the one streaming. Whee! I hope to not knock over any of the stacks that I've already established. Let's see what got in here. Oh! Oh, that's new. I have to cut that, I think. There's a plastic sleeve with the bookmarks in it. That's neat. Oh, there's a bunch of new ones. I wonder if these are like, some of these are like their new ones, because they put out new ones every now and again. But some of them aren't. This like bunny haunts me. The bunny seems to be everywhere. I got a bit worried for a moment because the cat's turned up, but it's Mika, and Mika tends to be a little less chewy on the bubble wrap than Yuna. I don't know if it's worth just pulling it out again. Maybe. If it's one lump. Oh gosh, I think it's one lump. Okay, bear with me. Oh god. I thought by now I'd have like really big muscles because of all the manga I carry around, but apparently not. I'm still very weak and pathetic. Might just rip it. Need a new Stanley knife. I've misplaced my good one. I say misplaced. I think my dad's reclaimed it because it was his. I said I thought there was, and there is. There's 2 more Ranma and a halves. I can't remember if these were the last 2, or there might be some more in the other box, but I'm like fairly certain I did complete the series with this order. Another Boruto volume. I'm still behind, but Ben, I'm fairly sure, is up to date with this. Ben overtook me with Boruto ages ago. Condition Cold Love. This is a bit chunkier, I think, than some of the others. I can't believe we're on 10 already. I'm on like volume 5. I would like to catch up. There's a bunch. There's so much. I want to just read everything. I want to read so bad. It's like so painful how bad I want to read. So bad. I Can't Refuse S Volume 4. Oh, that is a thin volume. Steamships are always thin. It's definitely one of my least favourite steamship titles. For a few different reasons. For the first one, I wouldn't call it that steamy. And she cries a lot. She cries a lot. I don't want to read smut where she's crying all the time. I think it's complete at 6, so we're like halfway through. Sweets for Sweets and Foreigners Volume 1 from Tokyo Pop. I think it is a heterosexual relationship. I didn't realise they were putting those under the love line because I thought it was going to be for like LGBT relationships, which just makes it more confusing, I feel. I guess it's kind of nice, I guess, in one way, the whole not differentiating, because it's all just love. It's just love. Why should it really matter? I feel almost more people are going to be mad to pick up a love series and it's a straight relationship over it being a gay one, to be honest. Tank Chair Volume 1. Honestly, absolutely no idea. I saw it and was like, why not? I do think it might be something that Ben's into, or I'll just find it amusing. I think I heard someone say it was like gory and violent, which I'm fine with. Ooh, this I was actually rather excited for. Manga biographies Charles M. Schultz, creator Snoopy and Peanuts from Udon Entertainment. I love some of the stuff Udon Entertainment has put out. All the manga classic stuff is Udon Entertainment, and they've started this, and I hope that this is going to become a line, because I just love the idea and I really can't wait to read this. I grew up reading a lot of Snoopy and Peanuts because it had some of the comic strips, and yeah, so I'm actually really looking forward to this. A bit thinner than I hoped, but still. Send Them a Farewell Gift for the Lost Time, a one-shot, Tokyo Pop. Reborn Rich Volume 2. So this is I think it's manhwa from Seven Seas, and I think it's interesting that it's like, I think one of the first Seven Seas manhwa that hasn't really had much focus on romance or anything. A lot of them have. This one is like revenge, and I do like revenge and business planning. That's also been weirdly interesting. I've just loved manhwa so much this year, so much. Outbright 6, another steamship where she's just crying all the time. This one does have smut in it, which gives it some redemption, I guess. I don't like how young she is, though. Neighborhood Story Volume 3. How beautifully, vibrantly yellow is this? This looks amazing. I do still need to finish reading Paradise Kiss. I got halfway through Paradise Kiss like 3 years ago and didn't go back. Not because I wasn't enjoying it. I really was. I just was like, I'll take a break halfway through and read something else. And now it's 3 years later. Who Made Me a Princess Volume 7. A very pretty series. I am a couple of these behind now. I really hope that we're seeing her grow up a load more. I want her to speed up a little bit. She does at least look a lot older than the equivalent Daughter of the Emperor. This is so pretty. Such a nice, and the spine, like the text is glittery too. Then we have Bride Story Volume 8, and I do think this was in the daily deals. I've actually picked up most of my Bride Story in the daily deals or on sale. I'm like 3 volumes off being up to date, I want to say, but I'm missing a couple early ones to make that a clear run. Kai Yaku Volume 2. This was a really good read. I really enjoyed this, though I felt such quite big whiplash in the serious versus non-serious moments. I think I'm still behind. I want to say at least Volume 3 is out, maybe even Volume 4. At least 3 is out. But I didn't want to get both. I was like, I'll just get one more, just slowly, drip feed. Quality Assurance in Another World 9. I could just rave about this for ages. I love it. Such a great isekai. Well, it's not. I don't think it's very good, but I love it. And you know what? That is all that matters when you're reading, is that you enjoy it. That you're enjoying your reads. I don't like how thin it is, though, and I don't like that spine bleedage. Oh my gosh, I've just noticed that. What is that? Ah, you can even barely tell that says 9 on it. It's like not even there. Ah! Bless Volume 2. This is another one of those kind of series where I don't think I'm like completely blown away with the story, but it is kind of like hyper focused on a particular skill, something, and you kind of learn a lot about that skill through it. This one being makeup. I am not very good and skilled with makeup at all in the slightest. I have no clue what I do. I try and watch some videos and I'm trying my best to learn a little because I think it'd be fun. But I think reading in manga has also made it a little more fun and me interested a little bit more, I think. Maybe. Opposites Attract Volume 2. No lie, Opposites Attract might already be one of my favourite reads of the year. It is... I came away reading Volume 1 like someone had just alleviated all my stress and given me a big cuddle. It was so pleasant to read. I'm not a dog person much myself. I like the concept of dogs. I like looking at other people's dogs. I'm a bit scared of dogs, hence why I like looking from afar more often than not. But I do love dogs and reading them, and this was just lovely. Absolutely recommend this one. I can't wait I might read that one this evening. We have a light novel. That time I got reincarnated as a slime 18. I think this might have been in the daily deals and it's going to go in the big pile for Ben for Christmas. I had actually managed to get Ben almost a clear run of the series, but because of this one I think he's now got a gap in. Whoopsie. The Summer Hikaru Died Volume 4. This was in the daily deals as well. I read Volume 1 and I wasn't particularly blown away. It was a bit too creepy for me and I wasn't too bothered, so I've not rushed to pick up volumes. More I was just going to wait to see if I saw them pop up in sales and stuff, and Volume 4 has. I don't have 2 and 3, I haven't read past Volume 1, but I think I'm going to keep waiting to see them pop up in a sale at this point, I want to say. We have 6 and 7 of Ice Guy and Cool Girl. I had fallen a bit behind, so I grabbed 2 together. It is pricey, so I do put off getting them, to be honest. Look at those covers, trying to line them up so you can see them. They are gorgeous. I love these covers. The snowflakes make it. I kind of like the full body shots as well, just them doing something. They're so pretty. I love them. Final volume in this box. How I Met Your Soulmate Volume 4. I have been really enjoying this series, but I've still not read my Volume 3. I think because I have read the series, or half the series from the same mangaka, Waiting for Spring, and this just feels so much more mature in comparison, I guess. And I found it really pleasant. I like the gradients on the spines too. Good colourful spines, it's all I need. Final box. I must say this box is deceivingly small. I mean, it does look quite small, but it is heavy. Heavy. Yuna, no. I swear, Yuna. If we keep her here, then she can't eat the bubble wrap. No, I don't think she likes that idea. No, don't eat that. That's a cable. Oh, she is staying on the table. I thought you'd have run off, to be honest. Do you know what's in this, Yuna? Manga? I bet you're surprised, aren't you? Okay, not that surprised. She didn't knock anything off, though. How good is that? Okay, into the last box. I'm here, like, trying to remember what else I ordered that's not... we've not already opened, or we've not pulled out. Because I can't remember. Is it another big block? Should we pull it out again? Oh, I think it's 2. Let's try just tearing at it. Una wants to get in the box, so I have moved it so she can get into one of the other boxes. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is from the back cover. It is Red River, the reprint 3-in-1 from Viz. So many people are happy to have this. So many people have bought this. There are people in my Discord who are very much enabling. Everyone's picked them up, Daddy. I just realised that does sound really weird if you don't know that there is a person in there called Daddy. A lot of people are hoping this is going to start paving the way towards some of the older shoujo series getting the 3-in-1 treatment, because then at least we can have it even if we can't have the singles. It was always a series I was interested in. People said that it has isekai elements, and you might not be aware, but I am a little bit of a fan and a bit of a fan of isekai. So I am really, really pleased to see this is happening. Really, really pleased. I can't wait to read this and yeah, try and then support and see if they do some more. I actually quite like the spine as well. Omnis are a bit like hit and miss sometimes, but I like that. Okay, what else have we got? I Want to Do Bad Things With You, Volume 1, a new Viz release, and I tend to just go for new Viz releases because I do often enjoy them. This sounds like wonderfully degenerate. I have no idea about what it's about at all in the slightest, and I might actually not read it, so I don't know. I think I've seen Volume 2 appear online in stock, so it's taken me a while to get this one. Kani Banashi Volume 7. Ben has actually expressed an interest in trying this one, so I feel a little less bad about still picking it up, even though I'm not very far in. But I might like fall behind a bit on it, like I have done with some other Viz series, just so I can usually, Viz are usually the most common one to pop up secondhand, so if I'm not up to date reading with it, falling behind means I can usually pick them up a lot cheaper when I eventually do get around to reading them. Black Butler 21, I think this might have been in the daily deals, and Black Butler is like my current ongoing puzzle series, as in I keep finding a piece and I'm slowly painting the whole picture, as in collecting all the volumes. I have like 24, 26 volumes of Black Butler now, and predominantly all secondhand or sale sections, and I'm very pleased with myself. How Do We Relationship Volume 11. I have not read very far into this, but Ben has, and Ben really liked it. I read somewhere, I think someone posted in the Discord that it is ending. I'm not sure if it's one more volume or a couple more volumes, but it is ending and it's close, so it's not going to be an overly long series, hence why I should jump on it. The Prince is in the Villainess's Way, Volume 2. I did actually a little bit about if I should pick this up, because I did read Volume 1 and I wasn't a massive fan. It was quite dull and boring. Even though I do like Villainess series, I wasn't much impressed by this one. So it isn't an isekai, it's a like back in time reincarnation. So the person's being reincarnated as someone else years in the past, and they've like gone to track themselves down. And like the concept is fine, I just found it a bit dull. Next we have Let's Do It Already, Volume 2. I really enjoyed Volume 1. I found it hilarious. I like was actually laughing out loud. I was a bit worried though that the gimmicks that were making me giggle might wear out, but apparently the series is complete, 9 volumes, and I feel like for this kind of gimmick, I think 9, 10 / very early double digits would probably have been fine, so I'm really hopeful that this isn't going to wear out for me in that sort of time frame. Welcome to Demon School, Irumicon Volume 10. I did not realize that this series is like mid-20s, mid-30s, 40s. It is very far along. I did not realize. I think it's hilarious. I binged a bunch of volumes over Christmas last year, and I'd love to try and do the same this year to catch back up. I love it. It's great. It's silly. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I love it. Ooh, next we have 2 volumes of Prince of Tennis, Volume 8 and 18. I did potentially foolishly decide to pick this series up when I saw a load of them on Sci-Fi used for a pretty cheap price, and I have been piecing together some volumes over the last few months, and I think I'm at a point where I'm missing like 6 volumes before I'm complete, one of which is Volume 1 unfortunately, but it is 42 volumes, so to only need like 6 volumes or so before I'm now complete at this point, I'm very pleased about. I paid about 3 for 2 prices for these, so it was okay. It's definitely not as cheap as some of the others, but it's like not bad. I didn't pay over the odds for these still. And I do think there are some other volumes potentially in stock used, but they were like over retail and I'm not paying that. I'm happy to wait. Patience is all I got. Next we got, I think this was used in Another World with My Smartphone, Volume 10, light novel for Benjamin. It was only like £2 or something crazy. This is on like 20+ light novels, so Ben is getting like 1 or 2 of these a year, or like a present. So he gets 1 or 2 for Christmas, 1 or 2 for his birthday, 1 or 2 at some other point, and like slowly putting it together, but he's still way off having a set. My Dear Detective Mitsuko's Case Files, Volume 1. I'll be honest, I picked it up blind, don't know anything about it, except it's a new release. And I do like detective. I like mystery mystery series like Uzutokyo Rhetoric. What else did I read this mystery? And that's the only one that came to mind because I've not read Case Closed yet. But I do really, really like my mystery. It's some of my like go-to TV shows is like procedural police drama, like weekly mysteries to be solved, that kind of thing. Is we have volume 4 of Given, and I think this was in the daily deals too, and it was a volume that I needed to fill a gap. I can't remember off the top of my head how many volumes Given has. Is it 8 or 9? I have up to 8, so if it's 8, I'm complete. If not, I need volume 9. But I've been kind of just waiting to pick this up because this was always one that seemed to not appear in used sections or World of Books. The rest of them were, or it was not cheap enough for me to want to grab, and I was just waiting, and finally I managed to nab it at a price I was happy with. Next we have Parallel Paradise 19. I cannot fully believe that Parallel Paradise is on volume 19, or the fact that it's in Japan, it's in the mid-20s. It's such a degen series, but actually has some fairly interesting story, is what I keep telling myself, Your Honor, I swear. The smut scenes are a bit weird, like even by my standards they're a bit weird, but the story and like the isekai, there's actually some like discussion about what being isekai means and why and what the world is and what's happening. And I don't think you get that too often in isekai. It's kind of like, oh no, wham bam, off I've gone, that's it. Whereas, yeah, of all the series to like sort of dive into that kind of lore, it's this. Next we have a volume of Godchild Volume 2. This is, I think, kind of part of the same saga as Kane Saga, I think, and there's 8 volumes in this. There should be another one in here, I think volume 1. I grabbed these used. Oh, there is another Ranma. This one is Ranma 3536. Was this the last one? How My Daddies Became Mates, volume 1. This is a plastic wrapped and looks majorly smutty. Is it Omega? It is Omegaverse. Omegaverse is always a really, really fun read. It's always great to talk about Omegaverse with someone who doesn't know what Omegaverse is, and then just watching their look of horror as you're like, oh, let me explain, I have diagrams. And then they really regret everything. Excellent, I can't wait to read that. I can't wait to take that into work to read. Yona of the Dawn 42. I will one day catch up and actually read my Yona. I think this, in terms of like my longer series to catch up on, this and I think Jujutsu Kaisen are the two that are like my top priority. If I was to just sit down, if I had to pick a long series to read, Yona and Jujutsu Kaisen are the two. And this one is like almost twice the length of Jujutsu Kaisen. But to be fair, the volumes are a lot thinner. Shoujo beat, please. Oop, there's the other Godchild volume. Volume 1. Pretty decent condition for use. Quite happy. Volumes 2 and 3 of My Love Story with Yamanda-kun level 9. I did not realise how long ago Volume 2 had come out. I just missed it. But I think, to be fair, it took me ages to get Volume 1. So Volume 2 was almost out by the time I got Volume 1, and then 3 just appeared. I did rather like Volume 1, so I look forward to reading these. Next, we have another used pickup, and it is Kingdom Hearts 2 Volume 3 of the Omnibus, printed by Yen Press. Ben is a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I mean, he's a massive Final Fantasy fan, and then he also fell in with Kingdom Hearts. He absolutely adores it. So we've been trying to get the manga. Unfortunately, I don't think Yen Press has the rights to this anymore. I think someone else has the rights to it. So I don't know if that means it's going to get a reprint by another publisher, but if I want to try and get this format, which I've already committed to, I mean, I'd already committed to Tokyo Pop, but apparently they didn't finish printing them, so I gave up on Tokyo Pop. So I'm mostly going to have to try and track these secondhand, and they're starting to get a bit pricey, unfortunately. I think I have 1 to 3 of Kingdom Hearts 2, and then another one, I want to say, not Kingdom Hearts 3, another one, I can't remember. I can't see it. I can't read it. I've just realised I can see him, but I can't read that from here, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna see what I can keep my eye out on, I guess. Final volume in this box, and the whole is Me and My Beast Boss Volume 3. I really love this series. I know it can look a bit off-putting considering the guy character is sort of a lion dude, anthropomorphic, but it's really not that weird. I don't know, it's really adorable, it's cute, I'm smitten with this. It's been a long time since volume 2. We've had to wait a long while for volume 3, and I can't believe it's here. I'm so happy. And there we go for this haul that I very much entirely blame on Liddy. Thank you very much, Liddy. You're wonderful. Love you. Go check out her channel. I am so happy with so many of my pickups, and now I just need to figure out what to read first. I really want to try and get this unboxed because I am heading off to MCM in a few days, and then after I've come back from that, I am literally going to try and start filming Manga Collection Tour. I know it's going to be a little early, so it's usually a month earlier than I film it, so it'll be a month less of manga than usual, but it means that I won't have to spend most of my Christmas holiday. I can like start preparing it a bit early. Let me know in the comments what you thought of my pickups, or any of these things you've picked up, any of these ones you picked up, read and enjoyed. Let me know, I would love to hear. Remember to like the video, subscribe, and check out my channel memberships early access. As I said, this one is not in the schedule, so I have no idea when it's going to appear public. And remember to join the Dudette Discord server, link down there somewhere, and use code Caketinz on Sci-Fi for 5% off your order to pick up any of these beautiful things and volume. I'm so happy. Now I'm going to quickly try and clear up all my bubble wrap before Yuna starts chewing on it. I hope you have the most wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!